Patrick Collison quotes. 1. It's inevitable that tough situations will come up, but it's how you react that is the challenge. 2. We presumably believe that most of the technological progress over the arc of humanity to date has been good. I don't see any argument to go back to 1600. 3. Silicon Valley does not breed great technology. Instead, the smartest people from around the world tend to move to Silicon Valley. 4. There is really an issue in Silicon Valley with companies getting a bit ahead of themselves in terms of their own self-perception of their own success. 5. When you talk to people who are old, some wish they had enjoyed themselves more, but not many wish they had wasted more time. 6. Our goal definitely isn't to sell Stripe. 7. It's very possible that advertising business models will simply never do as well on mobile devices as those oriented around transactions. 8. One of the important lessons of the Internet is, how easy it is to get things done completely shapes what gets created. For that reason, technologies like Amazon's cloud service are very important. Even if they aren't technically impressive, they make things easy to do. 9. At most large companies, what is locally optimal for you is very frequently not what is globally optimal for the company. 10. In life, in the media, and everything, people focus way too much on founders. 11. Being a public company certainly doesn't stop you from taking a really long-term time horizon, but it does make it more difficult. 12. One phrase we use at Stripe is, most tech companies are building cars. Stripe is building roads. 13. It's a common case with high-growth startups where the co-founding team breaks up. Generally, it's hard to get the team to persist. It's easy to stick with it when you have known the person for decades either as a friend or family. 14. The promise of the Internet is around this transcendence of physical geography. To a large degree, the Internet has delivered on that promise. But when it comes to the movement of money and the ability to start and operate a business or needing to purchase from a business, it really hasn't. 15. What interests us in Stripe is the idea that there could much more commerce happening on the Internet. 16. Presumably, what you want to do is work on something meaningful and significant with people you really admire. 17. If you want to hire the best people are already doing pretty impressive things. They have their life plans, their picture for what they want to be doing. To figure out a way in which those trajectories align really takes time. 18. There is a higher degree of operational excellence and rigor demanded of Stripe than of most companies. 19. Eventually, after a couple of years, Stripe's traded to become an overnight success. 20. The part of Stripe that I've always found most interesting is the idea of facilitating new commerce that wouldn't otherwise happen. Payouts is turning out to be a big part of that. These new networks are efficient, intelligent replacements for offline behemoths. 21. Stripe makes it easy for anyone, be it an individual or a small business or a large business, to accept credit card payments on the internet. We want to give control to the user or the business to define what the experience looks like. We work on a website or a mobile app, or whatever between that. 22. I think in general technology always sort of makes some jobs less relevant, or perhaps, even obsolete, but I will say that the idea that sort of workers will find nothing else to do seems like it's way too pessimistic on the capabilities of everyone as human beings, right? 23. When Facebook famously moved out to Palo Alto, there were people in the same house Facebook was based in working on different ideas. It is vital to remember that. 24. We don't always endorse what businesses sell through Stripe, but we do think it's critical that we and our peers don't act as gatekeepers for what is and isn't acceptable content. 25. I think it'll take a while to adjust, but when you think about just the creativity of people and what they're capable of and the sort of aspirations and dreams that they have, the idea that they're not capable of anything more than sort of performing these automatable clerical tasks, I don't believe that for a second.